Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Last Caretaker. Oh, wow, there's a lot of debris out here. If you were with me the last time we played, you know I did the shark episode, and it was tough. It was tough. I'm gonna grab this stuff. Where'd that blue one go? Whoa, this thing's so fast. So, I had encountered what I thought was like a little bit of a glitch. But when I left, I said, okay. When I left, I said I was going to go grow the human, right? When I came back, that light was green. So I just had to go away from it. You know, I went and grew a human. You guys know what I'm talking about. That tower right there. So 1, 2, 3, they were all green when I came back. So I don't know, I just left the area and came back. So now we have the human to go down. Now, apparently, I don't think you actually need to do... I think this shark quest was here first. And then when they added the whale to the game, they probably put this thing in here over here. So, we're going to go do that. And right after that, we're going to go do that maze. And that should be pretty crazy. From what I hear, it's pretty tough, like challenging puzzle. So that should be interesting. I think that I'm ready to actually... Oh, geez, where did I get all that stuff? First things first, if we have... Whenever I grab those things, you usually have a couple of those. I don't know where I got all this stuff from in my inventory. Must have, like... Whoa, geez, there's just stuff laying everywhere. What the heck is going on in this place, man? So today's the first day that I'm playing this on a Friday. You're probably going to see it on a Tuesday. Because Black Flag came out. Assassin's Creed. And I played the first episode earlier today. And it was pretty fun, man. Pretty fun. I think we're gonna have a good time in there. Hopefully people stick with the series. I think people are gonna like it. Let's pick up this stuff. Oh, give me the good stuff at the end there. Okay, neutronium bomb. All right. Let's see. Oh, that one's full. Okay. Okay, and this one. V. Nope. What? Why didn't that work? Oh! Oh, I finally filled up the weight on that guy. Oh my gosh, that took forever. So I filled up all of these things, and it took me that long to fill this up with titanium, carbon fiber, and all that stuff. So that's cool. All right. Let's see. Like I said, I think that this was added later. I think what I'm going to do in anticipation, just in case we need power at that other facility, we're going to all parts to Q. We're going to build a Lumi mid, all parts to Q, and another one of these guys, all parts to Q. That way, that's going well before we drive over to the other place. Okay, let's do a quick save. 19 hours ago. Yeah, I was playing yesterday, and I didn't realize it was really hot outside, so I didn't really do anything. No, I was playing yesterday. It was well, you can't jump at all with the... So I docked right next to the thing, and I put one of these climbables here, thinking it was going to help me get this thing up and over. There we go. And then, there's the stairs over... Yeah, stairs are over here. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, I don't know if that was a good idea. Just drop that human. Anyway, I didn't realize when I finished that episode, it was almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh my god! Does this thing need repairs? No. I'm like, oh my god, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Because I had played, you know, earlier in the day, then I streamed, and then I'm like, getting totally bored with YouTube and Amazon. And so I'm like, I'm going to play. This is way more fun to play. Okay, go through here. Go down. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, so it was super late last night. And then today, Assassin's Creed release, so it's a Thursday, and I played the first episode of that. It was super fun. Looks really, really good. No words? No words were said.
The call has entered the water. Something answered.
Oh, there it is.
Jonah is active.
Look at that sucker.
The whale has woken. It will dive, harvest oil from the seabed, and return when full. Caretaker. This was made from a living animal. Moses called it infrastructure.
Look at that. We're knocking those quests out finally. We're going to knock out another one today. So like I said, the other quest, those other doors never open, by the way. You know, after I got all three towers. Okay, I guess that's all we do down here. Can we take the human back? Haha. I can go send this fool into space whenever I want. Ooh, oh. Oh, dragging him along. Whoopsies. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so there's those doors down here. After I had all three towers open. Oh, this might be a pain in the butt climbing this. Anyway, they didn't open, you know? What's happening here? What the deuce? Is that the... It's hitting something up there. Bucky just came in here breathing heavy like he thinks I have food in here. Oh, no. I was going to try and turn it to the side. This Lazarus pod may not come out of here. Okay, it doesn't want to come out of there. Okay, we'll leave it down here for now. It was right here where it was doing that. It wasn't all the way up here. Whatever. There's no other way out because that other way is gated. So I don't know what those other doors are down there. Maybe if maybe there's another mission that comes up later or something. But there's a door 1, 2, and 3 door underneath, and they were still locked. They were power locked. And I didn't see any power switches or anything in there. So either way, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Oh my God, there he is. Hold on. Let me get rid of this because look, it's in between these two railings. It would probably get me caught. Okay. Now is this guy friendship time or? Dude, he's just chilling out there. Now that we know that we can use this thing pretty good. Now this thing would actually be really good to collect those floating thingies, man. Because they have titanium and carbon fiber in them usually. Okay, oh, there's a... Alright. How do we get up on that? Wow, he's huge! Housekeeping, one pillow? So we got a mooring line for him on both sides? What is this? Crude oil output. 1,000 kilowatts. Okay. So he's got to be powered up. Can we drive him? I'm gonna give him a little bit of juice. Wow, he's taking my juice. It's like the vampire where they're giving him too much of their own blood. Oh! Where'd he go? What was that? Dude, he just dunked me. Can I get up this? Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you have to use his tail to get up. That's his staircase. So he's got things on the side where I guess you could anchor him somewhere. I guess you would, if he goes down and gets oil for you. I wonder if he just stays here though. Like I can't drive him, right? That little dive there probably, yeah, basically. So if you power him up with 100 kilowatts or 100 kilowatts per hour, just full, he'll go down, dive down to the bottom of the ocean floor, and he'll fill up 10,000 liters of oil. Now, the cool thing would be is if I could get him over to either Lazarus or out to the rocket site, and then I could utilize that. Or if he stays here and just dives down and then comes back up, I would have to drive the boat over here and then transfer the oil from him to the oil tanks on my boat, and then I could take them to Lazarus and start making, you know, I would put down a one of the distillation racks to start making diesel and petrol over here, not have to go all the way north to the refinery. All right, we'll leave him here for now. Okay, we're gonna leave him here for now. We got to go do this maze, which is right over there. It shouldn't be that far. Woo! Dude, I'd love to see that in third person. Woo! Right? Wouldn't that be cool in third person? So this thing basically deletes the need for the jet ski. Well, maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, the jet ski has storage, but the jet ski is really hard to control, and this is really easy to control, and it's, you know, a consistent, what, 50, 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put all that in there. Put whatever in there. Some more paint. Grab this stuff. Okay. Do. I don't mind traveling at night. 19. I think these only hold 20. And then we'll put the other 2 down there. Recharge from that. Yeah, I'm curious now. I wouldn't want to build anything on his back like power. I just want to... Just wonder, like, if we can control him. Like, if we can make him follow us or something. And then have him work closer to one of our facilities. All right, so I had to put this up on the wall here to draw me in tight. And I had to put this up on the wall to draw me in tight. So I knew you can't really, well, not can't really, you can't jump holding those Lazarus things. Look at, this is from yesterday. You remember all the you know, I went here to here, out to here, back to here, over to here, back to here, back to here. Anyway, this is where we're going, the transposium. Transposium. He's not showing up. He's right here. We'll have to remember where he is. Hopefully he doesn't leave. Well, if he's based off of... His power to dive is based off power. Did I say his ability to... Where's the... Oh, it's over that way. Okay. Oh, yeah, look. You can see in the distance, because there's no storm, the rocket facility. Honestly, I think that I would want to do crude oil manufacturing probably at Lazarus. Even though if I did it over at the rocket site, I would have one in the far southeast and one in the far northwest. It's like, well, you got to go to one end or the other to refuel. So if you had it in the middle, and I already have a pretty substantial power system at Lazarus, I also have a pretty substantial power system at the rocket site as well. Yeah. So 10,000 liters, it's not bad. I mean, you would be able to... Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, you'd be able to make a fair amount of stuff. Good for topping off. You know, it depends on how many things you fill up, and then if you just top off your crude tanks. I've got 6 on here right now, and I've got like 6 on Lazarus right now, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 or 6 at the facility, but they're constantly being filled up when I'm there. The problem is the slowpoke is the petrol. It's very slow compared to the diesel, right? Again, I don't know if it's exact, but it's about a 10-to-1 ratio, or at least it was. I mean, they might have changed that. So if you're topped off with, if you have all the diesel tanks full at the offshore platform, and you're only like half empty here, they'll fill up quick, and you know the whole thing's running the whole time, and then you switch over to petrol. They fill up again before the petrol, and so I had to keep adding more diesel tanks. I actually added 5 more diesel tanks because I found there was another place on there that I didn't go. It's weird. There was that docking station over there that I had missed some fuel to. Anyway, there was two and two, so I basically got all the fuel out of those tanks, moved those tanks over, but I made 2 more petrol tanks and 5 more diesel tanks there, so it's pretty substantial. But I think the best thing would be to run 2 distillers. The problem is I always run out of power, and I keep adding power and batteries. It's just really bad there. I think I would have to scrap everything I got and lay the power out different, because I have a lot of the solar panels probably too close to each other, and they're blocking. And the wind only comes when there's a storm. So I've never even been here. I thought it was all underwater. I didn't know there was a top part here. Look how it's weird looking here because we're so close to the rocket facility. That was that tower that we got the map in this area, and that tower over there was the one that we got the final gyro piece on. I think I had stopped and started going in reverse. So, what do we have here? If we need power, I think it would be better to make... That's why I pre-made some power stuff instead of taking a bunch of cans down there. Oh. No. 5. Oh my god. I play one other game one time, and I forget my buttons on this game. Okay, so this should be accept the rules. Reach the final room of the transposium. Okay. Okay. So the maze is going to be obviously underwater. See what we're working with down here. I didn't look into this at all. I just heard that more than a few people, like on Reddit and Steam, you know, just the, you know, you do a search, you get results from Reddit, from Steam. So I'll look and people say, wow, it's actually harder than I thought. It's complicated. So this might get Interesting. Okay, here's our power room right here. So we need power. We're going to need power to here. All right, let's... Oh, that's pretty long down here, though. See, I have 41 feet. I'm going to need more hose. I'm gonna put this stuff up top and run a hose down here. You know, I have so much loot that it's more fun to do that than run around those darn cans where they go... You know, they stuff. Oh, I still have stuff in my inventory from the shark fights. I got to get rid of that stuff. Okay, so we could put a battery down here. Okay. And then maybe a spinner and a solar panel up top. Come on, battery. I need to climb on you. Is there another way to get up here? Oh, there's a ladder. Medium battery has completed. All right, so the sun is... Let's see. The sun's going to go like that, I think. Where's Lazarus? Lazarus is there. So let's do a solar panel. There. And then on this side, we'll do a little cyclone action. Okay, perfect. Should I do the thingy? Huh! Alright, let's see if I have any extra hose. Otherwise, I'll just make some. It would be in here. Oh, yeah, we got lots. We got lots of hose. And then we'll grab some iron and plastic to make... What did I end up with? Every time I do that, I end up with spare things in my inventory, and I don't understand why. Because I tell it to build all. You know, I have stuff. Did we ever do that place? My goodness, that place is big looking. Oh, yeah. Pishon. Yeah, we did that place. But somehow it ends up taking stuff out of the inventory instead of, you know, what I built. It's really weird. It happens more than a few times. Okay, here and here. Hopefully I can grab that from down here. Yep. From there to there. Okay. And then we'll grab a hose, turn on our light, and jump. Whee! You guys didn't get to see me do this before, but it's actually the best way to do it. Huh? Whee! Dong. Okay. This would have been very helpful. Come on, get back away from it. This would have been very helpful doing all those other hoses that I did, like at Lazarus and stuff. Because I did it the other way where I built them and then ran the hoses. I know you guys, some of you guys had said, dude, just jump with the hoses. Okay. Run this over to here. Perfect. All right. We have power. Power levels. Wait, why is there no light in this place? Why is it so dark in here? All right, I'm gonna go get rid of a little bit of this weight, and then we'll start the party. All I know is there's a series of buttons that we have to find and click to open the secret door, right? Because reach the quote final room of the transposium, and to open the final room, this door, you have to find 3 buttons through a maze of stuff. Now I don't know if I'm gonna need anything, but I don't want to be running around with a lot of extra weight, just in case. We just needed all that to build with. 33 and 30, that's fine. We'll get rid of that, and we'll put these build parts over here. You see, it's like, you know what I did? What I did one time, and I'm like, that's probably way smarter, is to take these and just grind them. Just grind them. And then when I go here, tell it to make, tell it to add all parts to queue. Because there should have been no reason why I had spare parts in my inventory. All right, we've got some extra batteries. We got to put these away. We got bullets. We need a little flamethrower fuel. And then we're ready to go in. Okay, let's put down our pistol. We're going to take these off. Put those in there. I'll keep these. Are they large? They're large. I'll keep those. And that's pretty much all the weight that I can get rid of. You have to be outside the... That suck. Hey, who was that? All right, let's... Oh, I should have saved. I just did all that. I should have did a save. I could save down there, but I'm going to save on the boat. Just in case. I would hate to jinx myself, but I would like to say... Right after that last update, I had 2 or 3 crashes on saves, like here, and since then, none. Okay? Since then, none. So, I am uploading a video right now in the background on this computer, but that shouldn't be an issue. But what I'm getting at is, yeah, it's been really good. So I'm thinking that maybe I'm being overly protective. Man, I think I did that. Oh, wait, is that one with the bridge that goes... That's the listening post. That's the listening post. You get really turned around. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the listening post. All right. Let's go. Okay, puzzle time in the city. I'm curious to see how things are going to turn out over the next week or so with me posting Black Flag and still doing some in here. I give people the variety that I really want to do, which is do that. And, all right, do we need any... Doesn't look like there's any codes here. Okay. That opens. Now, I'm not gonna loot right now because I don't really know what to expect. Door in the floor. What the? Oh my god. Okay, there's a door in the floor. What the? Oh, a handle. It's a sliding ladder? Oh yeah. Oh, that's how you get back up. Sliding ladder. Give me the cash. I said I wasn't going to loot, but, little cash between friends. Okay. Open this up. That does not open. Open this up. That does. So, I guess some doors will, and some doors won't open. There's a dude up there. We'll throw him on the ground so we see him. And we're looking for, like... buttons. Oh, okay. There is a handle on the picture. Aha. Okay. Okay. That door up there. Okay. Did I miss something? That door? No. Did the button not push? Oh. You guys heard the button push the first time. Why is there no lights in here now? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Take this guy back. Pile him up right there. Okay. So nothing in that room. This open. We'll drop down here. Oh, it's going two different ways. A ladder. That door does not open. That door... What the actual deuce? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to grind a little bit. Oh, jeez. That didn't work. Okay. Get this out of here. Oh, you know what? Each thingy you're gonna have to probably grind. Because once they're like this, you... Wow, how deep in is this thing? You better have your grinding shoes on. They did a room full of boxes. All right, we're grinding for a second. I don't. Hopefully, this is not a large room. How'd they get all these boxes in here? Crates. They're crates. Oh, I thought that I was seeing the wall. It's another stack of crates over there. See if we can minimize how much of these we have to grind. You got to work your way through the room with your grinder. Oh, you know what would have been good? The big grinder. The, what do they call it? The Ripper. I forget what it's called. Something like that. Gasoline-powered Ripper. You start to see the other end yet? Dude, if I have to go side to side... Two lights. Oh, I can see the wall right there. I can see the wall. Grinding away. Grinded by the light. We're literally just getting started on this. I hope there's not too many rooms like this. Or, oh, okay, 085. All right, we're probably gonna have to grind these. If this door doesn't open, that means there's probably a button in this room hidden. I mean, why would they fill it with this stuff if there wasn't like a hidden button? Oh my god. Oh, no, it opens. Oh, look. Wait, there. Okay, we're three buttons we're supposed to find. And those might be the 3 lights, and this might be the secret room. So we haven't found any... Whatever buttons we found already aren't part of it. There's 3 lights there. Okay. Okay, that goes down, but dude, this room has got a... Oh, it's only 2 wide on the sides. I hear a lot of noise, like a shark in the water that's aggroed. Do you hear that? Something weird's going on out there. I'm gonna go ahead and grind out this. Maybe I can look through in between the crates and see if I see anything. Be lucky to like... Did you see that move right there? Dude, there's a lot of noise going on. What the deuce? Okay. So let's see. What do we got here? I'm going to drop this and drop that. That usually does not help you with your frame rate. Did you guys have to do it all individually? Okay, bunch of trash there. Now let's see if we can see anything in between. Probably be better if I didn't have that on. Okay, nothing there. Come on, baby. Work with me. Work with me. Okay, I see something over there. There's something there. There's something there that's different than the other ones. It's like a rusty looking thing, but these are only 2 deep. There's something definitely there. Look, right there. See how it's a different colored framework? Where's the framework at? Ha ha! Oh, they didn't even light it for us. Oh, so that was one of the secret Butos. Okay. So I guess we go down here. Okay. Wow, what game is it that you can put pictures on the wall? Minecraft? Doesn't that look like a Minecraft picture right there? Remember the one, it's like a blue skull? Got a little deja vu there, man. That... Look, watch. It says toggle switch. Toggle light switch. Okay. All right, we toggled a light switch, apparently. Oh, jeez. What is he doing down here? What is there? Why is there a shark down here? Oh, nice. Okay, we got a shark here. Can we get this thing up there? That's a slidable thing up there. This is a dead-end room. A lot of loot. Oh! Hey! Look at that! Okay. Oh, I just heard something. I heard something up here. Oh, the thing in the ceiling? Wait a second. I gotta get rid of this shark. Sharky! Oh. Oh, it opened that door there because that's where I dumped all that stuff. Let's check those lights. Oh, 2 out of 3 lights. So I wonder if that one under the desk down there was the other. Oh my God, those are all buttons. Oh, that doesn't open. Toggle switch. Wait, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's on self. Why is it saying toggle switch self? Oh. Oh, lordy. Do you hear somebody talking? Wait, why is my energy so low? Running the light? Or just been not paying any dang attention? So if you look, my inventory, I'm at 200 or 200, but it's not in my inventory. How? Oh, dude. Should we just go like along these things? See, it's when you look down, oops. When you look down, it says things. Oh my God, this is not going to be easy. I'm looking for that thing to change, but it changes at the wrong time. Holy cow, dude. All right. Let me, okay. Okay. All right, here. Line these dudes up. It doesn't work yet. Okay. We gotta figure out that button thingy down there. I'm gonna go just dump some of this stuff. So we got 2 of 3 buttons already, but now they gave us a room full of buttons. And we've gone like forward, down, back, up. It's like, dude, it goes, oh! It's like it's going all different ways. I'm a little confused. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Night time's the right time to party. Apparently there's no red in there. I tried to V it up. Alright, let's get a quick recharge in, a quick save, and we'll go back down there. So we gotta find that button. I don't know, do you think... See, the problem I'm having is it gonna change? Is it gonna say like... Because it's saying push button, push button, push button. Before I was just looking for something to change, you know, on the screen. Ooh, battery's doing good. Must not be drawing that much power down here, just a bunch of lights. Holy cow, that's long with the light off. Oh my god. I couldn't take it. I had to turn the light on. I thought maybe I was just stuck walking in place. Okay, so this room down here, right? That door doesn't open. Back this way. Down. This room. I guess I didn't get all that stuff. Just get out of my way. Get out of my way! Okay. Oh. Okay, don't stand there. See if we can... Oh, this is gonna be... Oh my god. And there's no indication of change, right? Like if we look, it says toggle switch. Just wonder if I could make some laps in here to see if that changes. Holy cow. Oh boy. They got me. They got me good on this one. I mean, I don't know if this is working or not, you know? Do 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 do. Oh, didn't get to, no, get to the end one. There we go. Jeez Louise. What? Was it one of these? Okay, I'm not even gonna question it. Dude, this door opened. Hey. Hello, friend. We got Tommy. Got this guy chilling on the couch. Here, you get on top of him. And you, Mr. Party Man Guitar Dude, get right there. Pick that up. Teddy. Do that. Oh. Door opens. An upside down room. What the? Oh, shoot. What? Ah! What? Those were not there. Those were not there a second ago. Teddy, have you met your best friend? Evacuation can be scary. Don't worry. Trust your caretaker. Okay. Okay, so we walk in there. The door closes. A bunch of teddy bears spawn. There's a teddy bear sign here. There's one there, but it's ripped. Like, it... Huh. Eliminate teddy bear. Hup! You get back in there. Okay. Do a little climbing action. Oh, jeez Louise, man. What the heck just fell? I just made a mockery of this place. I don't know if I can actually... I think might need another one to climb up on there. Hoop. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh. The clock moved. This door opened. What the? That guy was having a little too much fun down here. An angel? Okay. Where are we? Oh, up? Okay, not that way. Wait. This is where we came in. Like this. And we went down. This door wasn't open right here. Oh, what? Wait a second. Do I have all those things lit? And that door down there didn't open, but now it opened into like a moon pool. Where's the room? Where's the room with the boxes? Right here. Are all three things lit? All three things are lit. Oh. What? Secret of the maze. Find the hidden room inside the cube room of the maze. I just got an achievement. Dude. I'm not sure what happened here, but this kind of looks like one of them serial movies that you watch. Those horror movies where they hang things in a freezer. Robots do not need to be kept cold. Oh my god, there's a lot of them in here, and they're missing parts. Does that mean there's some, like, something in here that wants me? I'm a robot. Okay. There's still that other door over there. That's open. Well, I don't know if we can open it, but it looked like it had a handle on it. So this was, this room here was an achievement. So I have one achievement left. Unalive yourself 30 times. Yeah. I think I'm under 10. I might be at like 8 or 7. And those are usually from stepping on over a hole that goes to nowhere and falling real far. Man. Decent place to loot. Man, if we finish this one up sooner, we can go figure out what to do with that whale. I mean, I can bring the boat over there and charge him up with the boat electricity and see what he does. Okay, I don't see anything else in here. So it's almost like you had to do this to open that other door down there. So even though it said it was this is an achievement, but this doesn't reach the final room, it's one and the same. Maybe people saw that other room back there and they didn't come back to this door. Let's see what else I may have skipped that's worth grabbing. Oh, all those teddy bears, wherever they were. A lot of regular loot down here that I don't need as I grab it. I think there was a bit of a pile of robots down here somewhere. Oh, okay, this room here, yeah. These are decent. These are decent. What a difference in the games I'm playing now. Like this survival, building, exploration game, and then, you know, kind of an open world story-driven mode game. Pretty cool. Right away, I felt the ships. It's so good the way they did it, you know, compared to. There was another, that's the button room. Where was the teddy bear room? Down here? Yeah, down here. Okay. Yeah, the ship combat is really good. There's a little part at the very beginning, you know, on the intro. And it's one of those things that you just come into the game and you're like, oh, I'm in a fight already. Oh, that door's gonna close because I got the teddy bears. All right, we can go back this way then. Okay, now we got to go back to the beginning. This way? Yeah, that's where I would have did the old swim to the top. And then this room. Is he unalived? Oh, look at the loot. Oh, now you open up after I blow you up. Blow him up. I think he was one of those guys, like you said before, you could just walk by him and they don't aggro. But you know what? Oh, I wanted to loot him. How far down? 68 meters. Okay. Look at this.
That painting. No rescue promised. No instruction given. Just exposure. And these ash notebooks. They're what the maze left behind. 10 endings. We can use them to make stronger humans.
Yep, that just completed that quest. Oh, look, they're saying, look at the sharks and everything. That dude's just chilling. He's like, hey, you see his power lines and his fuel lines. He's got a small boat, though, man. Look at all this. So we got a tree. These are ash note. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Adaptability, communication, creativity, discipline, empathy, focus, leadership, logic, patience, and wisdom. All at 100. Oh. Oh. She just said maybe we could build some better humans. Yeah, I think so. Give me some ultra high tech scraps, baby. I think we completed this, you guys. We found the Butos. We got a lot of good loot, and man, those. Remember, where was that one place? The ultra. We have 6 ultra tech scraps. That's pretty good. 10 of those books. We got some teddies, a little Tommy. All kinds of stuff, man. The oh, I can't move very good. The it was not where we went down and found the statue of the mother, but it was the listening post, still listening mission, where we went way back over, kind of by halfway between the beginning, and it's where I flew and I had to get killed by those archangels. We went down there and there was a room. It was the listening quest. It was called Mother, I think, and it had a metric butt ton of memories down there. Just kind of reminded me of that same thing. Holy cow. We're running out of energy. I hope I can climb. Not very fast. You know, I'm gonna turn off my light because that light is using a lot of my energy too. You could just look at the hose. Look at the power hose coming down. You know, early on when I did this stuff, I thought about taking down the battery and that. It's like, screw it. Leave it there. You never know. You just never know. We got really good loot. Look at that. I can't believe that we got the... Now, there's a possibility that that's the last quest that's in the active game right now. I don't know for sure. Battery's fully charged. Here, I'll use you. Or not. Losers. These guys are such jerks. Alright. We're gonna look. I'm gonna go back to the whale now. This quest has been active for us for a long time. Probably good that I didn't do it sooner because of not really knowing about how to build humans. This thing, how important those things obviously are. Teddy. So we got to figure out how to do the whale. Like what do we do with the whale? Our first bit of carbon fiber in those. Now we have all 4 of those in the new one. Yeah, Now that I don't need sharks, they're everywhere. You losers. Who her. All right, charge it up. That was fun. You know, think back like along this everything we've done so far. Like how there's been such a variety of missions, right? There's been a real variety of stuff. I mean, you know, from the Eden Cradle, the Habitrail thing, right? That one, all the different facilities that require different things, the craziness that was initially the Lazarus complex, the shark tank, the jet fuel thing, like this thing. You know, it's a variety. Like there's a maze, there's this, there's that, there's power, there's secret door. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Let's take a look real quick at quests. So we've got all these completed. Now, one way I was looking to see was like, look at this. Design, friendly by design. So that's one quest. This thing? I think this was... I don't know what this was. Oh, I think that was Jonah. Single scope telescope from 1930. Slow to aim, but delivers sharp, long-ranged vision when steadied. Okay. That may have just went right into our... No, it didn't. No. Oh, yeah, it did. There it is. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, it's single power. Oh, that's the Omega platform. There's Lazarus. Yeah, the zoom on this one. Little fella there, little fella there. Something over there. Unknown. I haven't been up top of that one. 5 kilo. Which one is that? Huh. There's Pishan over there. What is that one? It's from here past Seed Reserve 12. From here past Seed Reserve and the listening station. Wait, no. Here's Seed Reserve 12. This one? I hit this and this and this. No, I haven't done this one. New one. 2 new unknowns. All right, new unknown. A lot of the graves and those underwater things, which would be really good now that we have that fast thing. See, another seed thing, another underwater thing. Same here, same here. Interesting. All right, we can uncheck that later. If we go back, see if that shark is over there. Wait, let me look at this up real quick while we're here. There was just one more quest. Make sure there's none down here. Okay, just this little fella right here. And this is called... Let's see here. The Last Caretaker, Friendly by Design. Friendly by Design quest. Let's see, AI. I gotta scroll down to the AI overview because, you know, otherwise you have to like really search through this. To complete this, you need to scan a designated number of dead sweethearts. Usually 10 to 25 drones/bots. Be sure to scan these broken robots before looting them to safely trigger the advanced quest line. Well, that's interesting because I've pretty much killed them all. I've I have what do you call it? Recycled them all. All right, well, they're gonna leave this thing under power here. I wish I could figure out how to open those doors at the shark tank too, because Yeah, there's probably nothing there. Yeah, that's the listening station right there. Big place. That was a cool place too. That's the one with the bridge. Let's see if Jonah is still over here. And I want to say, I'm going to type in here, last caretaker, what to do with the whale other than charge him up and let him go down. Can we move him? What to do with the whale? To trigger and collect oil from the whale, grow a human, Lazarus, socket platform, broadcast, call, summon. Okay, we did all that. Activate the call. Yeah, charge the whale. Charge the whale. Once the whale surfaces, connect power lines, fully charge him, launch and collect, disconnect the power, flip the switch to send it to dive, wait a few minutes for it to resurface, drive your boat over, get on the whale, turn off its power switch, hook up your fuel cables. If you want to optimize your setup, tell me what power generation your current... that's like, I think AI is asking me a question. Stop it. See, building on the whale, connect the whale pumps, waste of time, or whale of the time. Put a refinery setup. Am I looking where I'm going? I don't see... Oh, there he is. He just popped up. Put a refinery setup at Lazarus and the space dock. Top off every time you go. Hit the whale when you feel the need. The whale is centrally located. It's a fast 10K of oil. So I don't think the whale moves. Maybe you guys know, let me know. But I don't know. I don't think the whale moves. Maybe in the future, because it has moorings on it, not mooring sockets, which means I wouldn't hook up to him and pull him somewhere. He would connect to something, I guess. It's kind of weird. All right, we're going to charge him up. We're going to let him go get some oil. I have not scanned any of those stupid things. If they're saying you need like 25 of them, I just did a bunch of them down. Not a bunch of them, but a few of them. My anchor down? Yeah, it's down. Is it going to back me up, or are we good? My anchor's not down. I need to be next to him so I can run the cables. All right. We have 33 feet. Oh, yeah, this guy here. The closest is going to be this one. But I can't... I gotta go to his tail. Maybe I'll jump the opposite way then. Whoa! Orca! Orca! Okay, let's charge this fool up, see what he's got to say. What do you got to say for yourself? Oh! I'm at 20 meters right there. Okay. Do this. Can I build? Oh, can I build on him? That's interesting. I could try and put one of these on the side, but so I need one now that I'm here. Right there. Okay, I'll try this again. So we can go try and build a facility. You know, with this setup here, I wonder if we could put a battery and stuff up here. Will he dive with it? And when he comes back up, will it be good to go? Because if that's the case, that might be the best. What? Dude, that thing was just right here a second ago. Jeez Louise. The problem is 15, 17. Yeah, see? What the deuce, man? Why do you keep moving away from... Is he moving or is the boat moving? Bash into him. Try that. Anchor set. Wow. Every time... Yeah, we're going back again. Holy cow, dude. This is not easy. That limitation of 20 meters on the hose. Okay, we'll try it there. Even if it pulls back a little, I pulled a little further forward. See, I basically need to jump to the boat almost. Hey, shark. That shark should probably steer clear of Captain Whale. He's a big boy. I just want to see, is there, can you actually put something down on him? Not allowed on this surface. Nope. So that answers that question. Dude, why every time from this angle does it look like it gets further and further away? Oh, 20 right there. Ha ha! Fill her up, Buttercup. Yeah. How you like me now, Whale? This needs repair? What? Never seen that before. That's not true. I have seen it. Oh, it's probably from one of those dang laser sharks. So these are at... Oh, okay. So my main fuel is 600 out of 2,000. I've been cruising around a lot. Oh, that's really low. Okay. Well, I've got all these tanks though. Just for that purpose. Okay, so run from there to there. Oh, didn't quite get it. So I used to bring the hose from here to there before I put these tanks in the way. We're gonna suck out of these tanks and put it in my regular tanks. Is this thing done yet? Let's see how much it's drawn down on my stuff. Hasn't drawn down on them at all. Yeah, it's permanent draw. It's not looking to equalize, so that's good. Okay. I really like the handheld thing. I think that's, I mean, the jet ski's fun. That thing's super fun, the gyro. But as far as like efficiency, oh wow, 100 kilowatts is a lot. You know what's weird? Oh, you know what? I bet you I have this set to where it's only charging from I know what I got to do. That is not, yeah, that thing right there. So I'm going to take this guy. We'll bring him right over here. Boom! Now that should drain these batteries. These are six kilowatts. That guy needs 100. Yeah, look at those things drain. That's pretty fast. If you can watch the lines disappear, it's pretty fast. That's a lot of energy now, come to think about it. And that's what I was talking about on that distillation tower. It requires 60K to run. That's why I'm always out of power over there. That would be fun to go over there and set up a power, or to set one up, you know, at Lazarus. Now that if this guy's going to be like a local, if he's going to be a local crude oil thing, if we look at the map, right? So he's here. Here's Lazarus. We have way up here is where I can get never-ending crude oil, and I'm also producing diesel and petrol up here, way up here, and then I've got diesel and petrol and crude oil storage here already. I have diesel storage here, and I don't think I'm not storing anything here. I actually just hook up the boat to pump in the fuel for the generator. So yeah, it's right here at Sanctuary Dock 12. I've got 10,000 liters of diesel stored. I've got petrol, diesel, and crude stored here. We can get crude here, and then we have the whole kit and caboodle up here, which is producing. So it would be best to set up a production facility here to pull the crude and make the other stuff. I'd be interested to see, like, if it really draws my power down. Let's see. Okay, look at my power. It's always at 99 point something percent. That drew my power down to 37%. And if you look, where the inside line is pulling from these tanks, the outside line is the front tank, so they're being filled up. Okay, that's cool. This guy's actually still drawing power from me. Holy cow! Okay. That's that's a lot of power. This is what happened when I was up at the oil refinery, sitting there parked. These things are doing exactly what they're doing. They're not really spinning, and the oil platform completely blocks any of my solar, and these things just get cooked down. Wow, dude, this guy is pulling in the juice. I'm gonna have no power on my boat. I haven't had no power on my boat forever. By the way, I did run with my electric engine off after that happened up there, and it knocks off like 12 to 15k per hour. Holy cow, dude! It's not even at 60. I'm gonna disconnect that. Because all that's going to happen is it's going to stop flowing. I'll be at complete... Look at my boat. The lights are flashing. Yeah, I'm completely empty, and this is only 60 out of 100 done. This guy's greedy, power-hungry big dude, huh? All right, so... That, yeah, we went to absolute zero, and these guys are making noise. How are we doing on our tanks? We are at, yeah. Yeah, we've just exhausted our power, and we've gone through a lot of our diesel. That's the cool thing, though. I got it set up where I didn't have to, like, really worry about it too much. Let's go. If I drive, these things will spin faster, which should generate, but we're going to be driving a little bit slower. All my lights are off, man. Saying I have 0 watts of electricity. I have 0.1 watts on board. That dude just completely drained everything that I live for. We're going to go toward Lazarus. So, I thought I had a pretty substantial thing at Lazarus, but what I could use there is a whole more series of batteries down below, right? And kind of see what happens if I turn on one of those things to make diesel down here. That would be interesting. Remember I was saying I really wanted to do something substantial there. I'd like the roof too, but obviously you're not going to... I could jump over the wall and bring a fuel line all the way down, down the wall. That would be funny. So you see, without the electric engine, just our diesel, 30 on smooth water, 38 kilometers per hour, where we're like 48. So about 10, right about 10, the electric motor generates. And look, we're already up to 3% just from these guys spinning. We're starting to get a little bit of sun. It's amazing when I don't do something like that, this thing stays at 99.9 or 99.8% at all times, no matter what I'm doing on the boat. But that thing just drained all my stores. Look at that. Look at the Lazarus appearing through the fog. The sun is setting in the distance. Mm-hmm. I'd like to make maybe, let's see, I've got 3 on the roof. I have 2 on this platform, and I think I have 4 at the human growing section. 7, 8, 9. I don't think we quite have 10. Oh, you know what we need to do too is utilize this new thingy, because we have 500 kilometer scan range now. You're looking good. Not really. What are we up to? 6%. Nice. We're doing good. Yeah, driving spins those things pretty good. They're moving pretty good. We're getting a little bit of sun. And that whale, he's a greedy, power-hungry fatty. You know what I'm saying? That fool, He ain't messing around. See right over there, or I say right there, you can see that's where I have the diesel stored. It's the line between Lazarus and the launch complex. Launch complex is there. 10,000 liters of diesel stored there. That's the warehouse over there. Well, they did such a good job with this game. Like, I don't know, you can get lucky on some things, or you can just be like, I think someone who's like a developer and a player comes up with the really good ideas. If you're just a dev, you come up with some good stuff. But as you play, like, I can play a game and right away go like, oh, why didn't they, why didn't they? How come this? And why? You get that instantaneous feeling almost. You're like, whoa, this is cool, but if they could have done this. It's that playability factor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying, so you probably don't know what I'm saying. All those mines out there just waiting to blow me up. I'm going to hit it. Okay, so we have both sides here to do stuff. And this fool wants to explode and gunk me all up. Yeah, see, this is why I say I need a mooring thing right here. I get why they didn't do it because of the shape of the boat, but oh, dang it. That was a terrible jump. Terrible effort. This will pull it back a little bit. Alright, we need to pick up that anchor. Anchors away, anchors away. Where are we at on this? 10%. So we're doing a little bit there. Bring up the anchor. Then we'll move this guy down to the next one. Hoop! This guy, this one. So that is where I want my boat. I see there's this one. There's this one. This one, this one, this one. Before I was back further. So down here we have 2 batteries only. And we have, what do we have here? One Lumi Mid and one Lumi Max. A Cyclone and a Super Cyclone. These things don't do very well here. The spinners. I could I just leave these things, or I could take them down and move them to the roof. They've obviously been spinning because of that, but all right. So what do we have here? These should be about full. Yeah, they are full. So interesting. I only did 4 diesel tanks and 3 petrol tanks, and these should be almost full. No, 300 short on each. But then I did 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crude tanks, which are not quite full. So if I set up a thingy here, or on the other side, probably here, then we could run lines down and fill up tanks. We'd want to do more tankage though. Probably a total of 10 diesels. Yeah, probably 10 diesel tanks. If I had 10 diesel tanks and 3 of these, that would be enough. See how much power I have here. So that one thing up there, I didn't really understand this thing when it came out. Let me save. There's that, It's a thing that shows like power usage, and it was really showing the boat. Look at that, 2 lines. Wow, that whale really did a number on my boat. This guy here. Look at all the stuff it's saying that's still in here. I looted this place. That's a lot of loot right there. Anyway, so this thing here is like, what is this thing called? Grid Scan 2000. But it's just the boat. It just shows this is the boat layout. Right? So electricity right here. Oh, I see. So I only have 60 kilowatts on board, and it needed 100. Okay. And then petrol, I'm at 11, almost 12,000 of 14. The oil isn't registering, oddly enough. I have oil, fresh water, and diesel. Yeah, that doesn't show this facility here. Let's I really wish there was a way for me to figure out how much power I had here. I mean, I could, you know, do the old manual count method, but that wouldn't be any dang fun. See, this looks like it's flowing that way. Like what's outside is drawing power. Okay, yeah, we have 4 batteries here. Let's see. Rubber scraps. I'm gonna take some repair stuff upstairs. Aluminum, rubber, silicon, that, copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And repair the spinners. The spinners! I'm glad that they don't limit, like, well, I say this, but there is a possibility. I was going to say, I'm glad they don't limit flow of one hose, like the electric hose, right? Because if they did, what I'm doing here, I've got one line going down to powering the whole facility from all this stuff here. So that's 4, 8, 10 Lumi mids and 2 Lumi maxes up here, as far as that goes. And then I think I have about 10 cyclones up here. Maybe 8. I moved them all up here. 95, that's not bad. I don't think these things take much damage because when you're not here, they don't take any damage. They're all asking for plastic. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Could do 10, huh? Just couldn't do it. Couldn't do 10. Those are cyclones. I might be able to build a cyclone with what I have on me. Let's see. Cyclone. Maybe? Because it is uncommon, it doesn't require titanium, carbon fiber, any of the stuff. So if you got the 10 regular things, you should be able to make anything that's not blue. And I say blue like this guy, rare. Logic chip, 2 alloy frames, and we'll have one more spinner for a grand total of 10 up here, 11 down there, be 11, and then one of the big ones. See, that showed it was green over there, but that would have put it like really close to it. So I usually just move it one more thingy. And I do like how these automatically say to send, you know. Almost so many things just will tell you that it's equalizing. Now, usually none of these things need to be repaired. But these sometimes do, the big boys. Oh, are these the ones with 2? No, they just have 1. It's the spinner that has 2. Okay. So see, this one isn't getting any... Oh, it might not be doing output because of this. So we have 3 batteries up here. So that's 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 batteries total? 9 batteries, I believe. At 6K each. If we had 10, that would be 60. That would be equal to what my boat has. So we need to make some more batteries down below. Whee! Look how colorful it is. Water tanks look really good. They look very fitting here. This stuff here looks good. That looks good. My piping doesn't look good because you guys made fun of me. Alright. I leave this stuff here because it's when I need to make stuff, I don't need to bring it up. So I leave that stuff down. Tommy! Rawr! Rawr! Definitely the best place, I think, is on the roof for everything because we had stuff on that side of the building and stuff down here. They just don't get sun and wind all the time because the building blocks it. So I'm gonna do, actually wouldn't mind doing building the batteries right here. You know, it's that theory of real life. They're out of the weather. Okay, so we'll want some medium batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be that should take us to a total of 15, I think. Put this stuff away while we're waiting. Holy, jammed the machine up. There's the good stuff finally. The V really works good when you're doing this, like you're trying to top off some ones that have been used. Oh, look, we got everything out except for these. Perfect. And that goes in right in there. Perfecto. Drop off these tanks. We don't need to be carrying around this extra weight because I keep grabbing those thingies. I think those things are handy. Way better now that I have the old number 7. Huh! The old number 7. That's what I have it set to, if you were wondering. It'd be fun to see how far we could go with this thing. Whee! Oh! Oh! I made it to the roof! Oh my god, I made it all the way to the roof. Oh, oh god, that was a good one. Holy cow. Okay. So we keep the large batteries and we melt the other ones. Melt them down. Okay, get rid of those. And mediums. So, how many large do I have? Those are medium. 39. Get rid of those things. No reason to have them in here. Okay. This really scratched my my want to play Satisfactory itch with the machines that they have in here. It's really, really cool. Look at that. I picked it up with the last thing being made. You're good. You're good. Now I should be able to make all of these with nothing left over if my plan comes together. Four, 5. Oh, I did 6, right? Yeah, I did 6. I want to come off this into there. And off this into there. I might be able to sneak another one right here. Yeah, it'll be fine. Do 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 do. Okay, now those will start equalizing with all the other existing batteries. My solar panels will have something to do now because they were all maxed out. You can see how the cable gets confused. It's flowing this way to here, now it's flowing that way to here, now it's flowing that way. I don't think it matters. It's just charging these things up. Or it's equalizing right now. Slowly, 1.5 kilowatts. I wonder if I ran these in a direction. One 1.8, 1.9, 2. Oh, it does seem to be going faster. Oh, no. Just go to equalize, whatever. Okay. So that... Did you see those lights blink? That should give us enough power to run where is he? This guy? No, that's the water purifier. Looks kind of like that. This guy? No, this guy. That's it. What is this? Diesel refinery? Produces diesel. Oh, that's what I have inside my boat. So this is a distillation tower. This is the one. So input 60K. 60 kilowatts. That's what it draws. And I didn't understand why I was having so many power problems until I saw that. And I'm like, what? That's a lot. That's my whole storage on my boat. All right, if you look at that, it's not 10 to 1 ratio anymore. That's 10 to 3.6 ratio. 10,000 liters of diesel to 3,600 liters of petrol. And 100 kilograms of plastic byproduct. So I'm pretty sure that changed. Maybe they figured out that that ratio was too low because a lot of things started using petrol, like, you know, this and these things and this and this, the flamethrowers. Yeah, so this guy here, we would need to build one of those, and then we would pull from these tanks when we need it to refill these tanks. But the reason I have these tanks on board here, which are now empty, is to do exactly what I did. Run off all this, and this is like, if I absolutely wasn't paying attention, I'd have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,000 liters to get me basically anywhere I needed to go. Yeah, see, we're not full. We're not full, but I could be full if you just run from here into here and do it like that, and we'll draw off these tanks. And then how was my petrol? Okay, we'll do from here to here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. To down here. And why is that not flowing? Oh, that sucker get turned around. Okay. It was turned around right here. Blocking flow, man. You're blocking flow. You know, I was using a lot of petrol for a while there, then not so much. Not so much. It's not flowing again. You know what I find sometimes? It's like, if I'm trying to flow both diesel and petrol on board, it doesn't do it at the same time, which makes no sense. That ties into everything. I have these 3 tanks here, that 1 tank there, and these 3 tanks here. Let's see where we're at on this. That's pumping really good. What if I shut this off for a second? Yeah, something's wrong with my petrol line. These are equalized. All equalized to there. Equalized. This is saying to flow. Flow. That's flow. Says to flow. That goes up to here. That says to flow. And then everything else is equalized. Huh. My petrol tanks aren't full. They're like equalized. 1703. 1703. They're exactly equalized. Why is that? Somewhere something is. Oh, what is going on with that, dude? Did you see that That thing had a graphical glitch on it for a second. Something's not. I'm missing something somewhere. Everything should be equalized here as long as I have one place that's showing it to come in here. Dude, my petrol system is broken. What did I do? Look at these things. They're charging up. So we have good power supply here. They're charging up good. Now they're having to charge all of them. This thing's still flowing at 18,000 liters per hour. Yeah, something's broken on this guy. Why are my petrol tanks? That's weird. Okay, so I guess all equalized and just this here wasn't enough. But it's drawing these tanks down. Dude, that's weird. And then it's gonna fill my 4 primaries. But look, now it's going back the other way because it's trying to equalize. And look, it stopped flowing over here. What the deuce is going on? Look, it stopped. Now this is just going to transfer it back to these, which this hose still isn't working. Try it there. 1766, that's more than 1703 that those were, so it's pumping now. Looks like, but look, it's also diesel's done. So I still think it might have something to do with trying to do them both at the same time. Because now it's flowing. I mean, I am plugged in right into the tank, but that should make no difference. It shouldn't, but maybe it does because of these junctions. I don't know. I really, you know, of all the places, there's two. Well, I take that back. There's 3 places I love to hang out, like, and, you know, look at stuff and want to build more stuff. Here, the oil platform and the rocket platform. And it's not about making humans here and launching them there. It's just like they give you such cool room to do stuff as a, quote, kind of base of operations. It's just super fun. Okay, while that's doing that, let's try and build. Look at all those parts it takes. Very expensive. Isotope stabilize. Wait, it takes an isotope stabilizer. I think I had one of those. I have 2 of those. Those are expensive. So I'm gonna put that in my inventory ahead of time. It takes 1 isotope stabilizer. That time I did missing parts to queue. Okay, and then that. Burn. Do do do. It was pulling power from me. We're only at 13.5%. You see how long it takes to get this back up to 100? But look at this. 22,000. 22,000. I actually don't need to put that thing on that side behind those crude tanks. I could put it in front because the output is going to go straight over to the other tanks. So we can put it kind of by the new batteries that I built. 39, probably not enough fuel line, but so my stabilizers right now are drawing power. Or did I unplug those? I know I've unplugged the back ones because 4 of them were pulling a fair amount. I would have been fine, but not when I'm sitting still, like at the places where I'm not getting sun or wind. That's something big there. That's taken a while to build. Whatever that piece is. Dude, that just build an isotope thing? Storage matrix, okay. So storage matrix and isotope stabilizers are the two heavies on this build. So if I build this thing here, it's going to draw crude here, and then it's going to output petrol and diesel that way. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. That's the petrol and diesel out facing me. That's the plastic out at the top right. That's the power and the crude oil in on the left. Should be power in here and crude in somewhere back here. And then this is plastic out, and this is petrol and whatever. This sucker pulls some serious juice. And it takes a while to build, apparently. Okay. It's not quite straight, but that's okay. There's the crude in. There's the power in. Petrol, diesel. So I got lines crossing, of course. So if we come out from there, let's try and make it look different. That one. That one. Right on the line. Yeah, that's goofy. Okay. Actually, I didn't want that in line with that one, but that's okay. That. We'll go around the corner here with the crude line. Okay. Okay. All right, here to here, and here to there, that to that. That. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Power levels. There. Maybe out that side here. Okay. That's all looking good, like you know you should. Fill her up, Buttercup. Look at the fuel running. That noise, when you hear that's not good, it means either lack of power. Look at that, 60 kW it's pulling. Oh. That first noise probably meant it got to temp and full. If these things get plugged up or this gets low, it'll go just super duper annoying. Okay, so got some to fill in there and some to fill in there. So basically what I can do here is top this off, you know, turn this on, top these tanks off, come back through, do whatever, offload my crude into these tanks, which goes right. You have an option to put it in here like this, like that, and then offload these three and fill up those guys, and then eventually either using the whale to refill these tanks. The whale's 10,000, right? And these are 2. I have 12,000 on board, so I could fill the whale up once and basically fill, you know, all of these but one. Wait, no, I only have 6 here. That's 12,000, yeah. All of these but one, and then we'll fill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 2 in spare, or I can run up to the. See, what you can do is I had 5 here. I could build a bunch of them here, run up there and fill up like 15 of these crude things, come back down here, build more crude tanks behind these, offload everything, get rid of the crude tanks here, and then just work with the whale, you know. But this is doable. The main reason I started carrying oil was because I needed stainless steel. I needed crude oil to make stainless steel, and that's what this little port in the floor is for. So I just go from here to here, and I can make stainless steel on the ship. But I can offload this stuff right now, top off those tanks. These guys are getting topped off. These are topped off, so this can come out of here. Okay. And the diesel's topped off at 22,000. And these are all goo. Yeah. Realistically, if I was starting from 0, I would need 10 of these tanks to basically 3.5 probably. So 10 of these to 4 of those. And if they were all empty, I could fill them all up at the same time. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. So there are some facilities that we haven't hit, okay? And what I need at those facilities, if I want to do it, is to scan these guys. And it said, what did I say it said? Like 10 to 25 of them? Something crazy like that. I probably won't get that one. But as far as the other quests go, I mean, I don't have anything lingering here. I have Seats of Care. Oh, before you guys go, you guys never saw this because I looked at this on stream for a split second. And just checking these guys. So yeah, it's pulling 60K and my setup here is pretty good. I think my setup will produce more than that, which means those batteries will be topped off and I can run that thing as long as it's like daytime and it'll be fine. You guys haven't seen this, and I looked in there and I left. But it did unlock this Seats of Care quest. Oh, I never used this one, did I? I can stay. Well, you know what? Just so I can see it, we'll put it right here. Oh, that 5 feet really helped. I haven't been up here in a while. So we go up the elevator to that 3rd floor. And what mission? There was a mission we did that actually unlocked... Oh, when we launched humans into space, it unlocked this. The Council of Humanity. Okay. Now, you can see why I didn't pay too much attention here. So, Space Terminal Committee, humans. So this is what I have up there right now. Is that right? We did 1, and then I did 2. Why is it showing 4? Anyway, 21 years room supervisor, 18 years no profession, time and space 5 days, 12 days, 5 days. This might be that person I have. Oh yeah. In space, in space, in space, on Earth. This is the person that's over at the Shark Tank. Life expectancy, 25 years, good intellect. I actually overbuilt this person. I didn't need to. So we've got a room supervisor, a nothing, and a room supervisor. Well, that ain't good. All right. What we need to do, I think this tells us, we need to do form committee. Okay, deck operations. Keep the station's daily physical reality intact. Doors that seal, tools, blah, blah, blah. Minimum age, 18 years. Tier 1, value, status. I have 0 of... None of the people that I have can do anything right now. Okay, who's the... members? Maintenance engineer, basic supplier. So you got to be able to build these people. Wait, room supervisor right there. Members, form committee.
Habitat care is established. That's the first bone of a fragile spine in a fragile body. Now we fill the seats with real people who carry real responsibilities. Without them, the committee remains nothing more than an empty name on a door.
Okay. So habitat care. Members. Why is it not showing that room supervisor? We need a health assistant, a teacher, and a lab tech. So you can build these with very specific traits and foods, right? But that's the kind of the complicated version of building humans. You got to look at charts and graphs and fun stuff like that. And we got those... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I should bring up those things. Those really good manuals. Form the Habitat Care Committee. Assign Habitat Care members. So basically, what I'm thinking is you look up what all 4 needs. One of them was a room supervisor, which is already up there. And then you form that. Okay, we're still doing good here. Batteries, still looking good. Battery. Okay, let's put this guy back. Put these guys back. And then let's take these guys. Whoa! Toink! Machine just stripped a gear. Still pulling 60, and see there's the little output of the plastic. Plastic is used in a lot of things. You know, between iron and plastic, I think those are the two basic essentials. Then it kind of steps up to copper and all the other malarkey. Did he just say malarkey? All right. So this is the teddy bear one. We'll just V into there. We'll V into there. We'll V into there. V into there. It should leave us those books. Some food. Oh, I did get one pear. I got a pear off of the tree. Oops, that was me. Whoopsies. Okay, so we've gone... Why didn't this one go in there? That was weird. We've gone overweight on this guy. We can't put any more teddies in here because we have 80 kilograms of bowling balls. And then in here, this is where those books are going to go. And then in here, I guess we'll do the overflow of fruit and some teddy bears. So I have everything I need, all of that stuff, right? And then good amount of, these are the basic foods, 20, 10, 13, 30. And then these are the higher level foods, 15, 5, 8, whatever. And then I've got all of these, not these three, but the rest of these crates and the stuff out on the deck to make more food. But that's something that's going to be like, I need to write like a stinking spreadsheet or something. Wouldn't mind. It says seats of care. I think maybe if you just do one of them, because you can see already it says form the habitat care committee and then assign it. And then that quest would be gone. Seats of care. I think. It's like, no, you got to do all of those in there. Or maybe the next quest comes up, says, form the Engineers of America or whatever, you know? So this place is actually pretty self-sufficient now. It's doing good. We can grow humans at will. The only thing is, you know, you got to go get the seeds. And I've already used the closest one. But, yeah, that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Let me know what you think down below, because we've got places that we haven't gone. Most of them are just seed places, so those don't really count. But there are other places that we haven't gone, like that tower over there. Let's look real quick. Let me know what you think, because we're coming to the end of this playthrough until it gets an update, which really sucks. So these places here that say new. So these are grave sites. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to do down in here. Remember that we went down to one. The Norfolk grave was the only one we went to. So these other sites, those grave sites, are new. These unknowns are all just seed sites. There's another underwater thing, and I was saving those till I got the the twin Tide Ripper, which we have now. So we have like 1, 2, 3 up there. This place, 4. And then we have 5 here. 6, 7. So we have 7 facilities, basically the underwater ones. Plus, we still got to charge up the whale, have him do his thing. Anyway, I'm just saying, thinking out loud, you guys verify that we're going to... I'd love to use my thing to go like really far, though. My Tide Ripper, this guy. Whoop! Tide Ripper Twin Jet. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys.